The two coaches talking it over here. Look at the determination in the face of Tom Sheehan. Very stoic is Bill Belisle. It was Belisle who called the timeout to get his Mounties thinking defense. They got running around at their end of the ice, and you just can't do that. And a pretty good indication of the importance of the opening game, the state high school hockey championship. We've already had timeouts called by both squads.
Well, it's high school hockey, Chick. It's an emotional game as it is. Now you have to add it tenfold by the youth of the kids playing, the enthusiasm of the crowd, the cheerleaders, the band, the whole 9 yards. And you can't get caught up in the emotion. And that's when a timeout at a time like that is the right thing to do.
4-2 is the score. Favor of the Mount St. Charles Mounties as Chris Davis moved in for a backhander that stayed wide. LaSalle skating better. The pass through the middle is deflected back into the Mount St. Charles zone and recovered by Dennis Souza. Deflected down into the LaSalle territory. No, they ruled that it was not touched, so we get an icing against Mount St. Charles. Just exactly what LaSalle needed to face off with the Mount St. Charles end of the ice.
Well, you know, you wonder, Jiggs, they played all during the year 4 times. LaSalle won 3 of them. Maybe they came into the game a little confident. They could just show up on the ice. You look at Art Sarin, who scored the second goal for LaSalle. Sarin with a shot off the angle. That time that goal beat Pinto from the short side, where the first goal was from the far side from the same actual position, it seemed, where the shot was taken.
Got a good crowd on hand here tonight. The building just about full, if not entirely full. These two teams meet again tomorrow night. If necessary, they'll meet again on Monday to decide this championship series. Mount St. Charles working from back of their own net. Dennis Souza tried the right side, and the pass didn't arrive in time for Matt Johnson to go anywhere. Now Murphy got over the line, but without the puck, it's shot in by John Perron, and recovered here by David DuPont. DuPont working back in the net. Good forechecking put up there. An excellent play by DuPont to control it and come through center ice, where he ran into Murphy before dumping it in.
That's the advantage of having a lot of room behind the net. You can see DuPont makes a nice move spinning behind his own goal.
Now 2-on-2. That shot just wide. A good shot by Matt Johnson. LaSalle trying to move out of the zone. So they do with a feed onto the stick of John Wallace. Wallace assisted on their second goal, as did Dave Farrell. Puck loose and then shot around the board. Trevor Hansen from out St. Charles moved it through the center ice area, but here's Eric Nowak. Nowak, who got this thing started, knocked down in the center ice area. And Souza plays it down into the LaSalle zone. There was a heavy hit zone in the center ice area, and the goaltender, Lanzio, decides to cover the puck and get a face-off. Player change for both teams.
Here's a look at the hit on the side. It looked like it might have been interference, Jiggs. Oh, boy, I'll tell you. Number 2, Art Sarin. Really leveled somebody. And I'll tell you, it looked like, again, you can't criticize the official. They're doing the best job they can do, but I think I might have been a little interference call there. He was looking for the puck.
Hello, the puck gets up ahead. Here's a break. Coming in on goal is Brad Smith. The big save. The rebound is banged in. Tom Sheehan has cut the margin to 4-3.
Exactly what we talked about in the first period, getting to loose pucks. Mount St. Charles did it in the first period. LaSalle is doing it in the second period. First save is made by the goaltender, and Sheehan is there all alone to pick up the loose puck, just a stride ahead of a Mount St. Charles player. A little more aggressive, a little hungry at getting to the net.
3 goals in the span of 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Well, less than that. Here's the first shot, Mike.
Here's a save. Brad Smith tries to put it between the legs, but look at the rebound. Right there. Tom Sheehan, the go-to man of LaSalle. The first save was made on Smith. Smith tried to sneak it between the pads of Pinto. Pinto made a nice save. Fell down after he made the save, but Sheehan, a stride ahead of Mount St. Charles player, picks it up, puts it in.
What a nice outlet. And are we sitting in on something now? Glad you're able to join us on Sports Channel America. We'd heard so much about high school hockey in Rhode Island and had the opportunity to come see it for ourselves, and we know that wherever you are, you're witnessing 2 fine, well-coached teams with excellent speed. Mount St. Charles, after taking a 4-0 lead, are in trouble. A 2 on the goaltender breakaway. Sheehan moves in, completes it. It's tied 4-4. Tom Sheehan's second goal of the game.
Jiggs, we talked to the two coaches before the game. Billy Belisle wanted to keep the game tight, low scoring. He was hoping if he got ahead, he could hang on to a victory. He had a 4-goal lead. The game is totally swung over to Tom Sheehan's LaSalle team, who was hoping the game became a wide-open type of a game, and he would be able to capitalize. That is what happened in this period. Here's a great play. Number 9, Tom Sheehan goes to the net. Pinto out of position just a little, trying to ride out on the shooter. Wide open, nobody there to touch Tom Sheehan. Here's another look at it. Pinto rides out, doesn't know if he's going to shoot, hoping somebody would be able to pick up number 9, Tom Sheehan. Nobody picked him up. Wide open, 4-4 tie.
Just exactly what we needed, a 4-4 tie in the second period. There's your captain, and Tom Sheehan with 2 goals, one at 4:14, another at 4:39 on that breakaway, and a pretty pass from Parmentier. And the game is tied 4-4. And now the look on the face of the coach, Bill Belisle, says a lot.
It's like we're watching two different hockey teams, Jix, with regards to LaSalle. They're really skating well. They're moving the puck. They're getting to all the loose pucks now.
They're in the zone again with a shot that's just wide off Farrell's stick. It comes back toward the blue line. Eric Nowak trying to get it in front. And Mount St. Charles unable to move up. The play by Matt Johnson went nowhere.
Each team with 4 straight goals. You don't see that too often.
John Manelia moved it around the boards, and now it ends up back of the net. Chasing it is Tad Sen. He got knocked down. His helmet comes off. Murphy plays it around to this right side. Chris Murphy's pass held in. Check thrown away from the puck, and Murphy is able to clear it out. LaSalle setting up at center ice. He dumped it over the line. Dennis Souza handles it here. Comes across the LaSalle line where he ran headfirst into David Dupont, and it's shot down the ice by the LaSalle defenseman Nowak. That's an icing call. We still have 9 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the second period. But Eric Nowak, Art Saren, Tom Sheehan with a pair, and the game is tied 2-2. Still a lot of... The State of Rhode Island High School Hockey Championship is our game of the week. Mount St. Charles had a 4-0 lead at the end of the first period. LaSalle Academy has come back with 4 quick goals here early in the second period to tie it. On the season, LaSalle beat Mount St. Charles in 3 of the 4 games, every game decided by a goal. 3 of the games, I believe it was, 2 of the games went into overtime before a winner was declared. Mount St. Charles, the Mounties in the dark uniforms, they move in here. Chris Davis off right wing center, and that's turned aside by Ronzio. Back they come. LaSalle with Scott Parmentier carrying the puck. Parmentier puts it back of the goal. Dennis Souza, good skating young defenseman Souza with a pass intended for Fede, and he was knocked down at the blue line. The puck covered here by Ronzio, and we'll get a face-off. Still 8 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this period. Tom Sheehan was saying, he says, let's face it, you know, eventually some team will beat Mount St. Charles in the state tournament, but unless you beat that coach in the corner of your picture, Bill Belisle, I should say, because if you don't beat the team while he's the coach, it just won't have the same meaning. And there is Pam Sheehan, the coach's wife, and of course the mother of Tom Sheehan, who has scored twice in this game tonight.
Now, one of the things also about trying to beat Mount St. Charles this year, this might be the year to do it, where they have 5 seniors in the team. They're going to get better and better as those young sophomores and freshmen get a little older and mature.
Sure are. In through the center ice zone, the pass off Brian Meehan's stick. LaSalle backed in across the line. Mount St. Charles with a backhand shot off the stick of Jamie Dumont that went wide. Heavy hit thrown in the center ice area, and we've got an injured player. Brian Meehan was leveled, and an interference penalty is being called. So LaSalle will have an opportunity to get the lead for the first time with a power play. Brian Meehan, the right winger, junior, appears to be okay. You see the numbers Talked about sportsmanship and the values learned of playing hockey, and looked at that as he looked for the
call.
puck.
Good call right there. Sheehan still waiting for the pass. You can see he's okay. A little stunned. He got hit pretty good there at center ice. But he was looking for the pass. The puck hadn't got to him yet.